In the previous video, I have taken the questions which are all strictly increasing or decreasing in the given domain. We were to check. Now, this is second type of the question. Here we are given find the intervals in which the functions are strictly increasing or decreasing. And you can see here, these are all polynomials of second degree or third degree, etc. So, how to check the intervals for which they are increasing and for which they are decreasing? Let us recall the procedure first of all. We first find the derivative as we have done a theorem. It helps in finding the decreasing or increasing nature of the function. And then in second part we will find this as 0. We will substitute f dash at 0. We will be getting some of the critical points. Maybe 2 or maybe 3, etc. We will get some of the critical points. And these critical points divide the domain. Whatever the domain is given, these critical points divide the domain into sub-intervals, into disjoint sub-intervals. For example, if the domain is say AB, let me write for example AB, then disjoint sub-intervals will become AX1, X1, X2, X2, X3. For example, only these three, then X3B, etc. Then, for each sub-interval, we will first find the sign of f dash x. We will check sign of f dash x in each sub-interval. And that will determine the nature of the function we will conclude after that. These 5 steps we will follow in doing all these questions. When in the question is given, find the intervals for which the functions are strictly increasing or decreasing. Let us take one by one to understand how to do. Given function is here 10 minus 6x minus 2x here. Then f dash x will become minus 6 minus 4x. Now I can apply the procedure. Put f dash x 0 and that becomes 4x is minus 6, so x becomes minus 3 by 2. And because it is a polynomial, so domain is all real numbers. So this particular point, if I draw on the number line, this is minus 3 by 2 and it divides the whole real number line into 2 disjoint sub-intervals. You can see here, these are the 2 disjoint sub-intervals of the given number line. Now, I check the sign of f dash x when x belonging to minus infinity to minus 3 by 2. Now, f dash x will be, if I take any point in this interval, let me take minus 2. If I substitute here, let us take at x equal to minus 2. Its value is minus 6 minus 4 minus 2. This is 8 minus 6, that is 2. Now, for x belonging to minus 3 by 2 to infinity, the other sub-interval, then f dash x, let me take again a point, say 0, as the calculations are easier at the point 0. So we have, this is your minus 6. So this is positive, but this is negative. This is just for the understanding. I have taken one point and substitute. You can do this step as verbal also. You have to check the sign of f dash x. Now when f dash x is greater than 0, we have studied that the function is increasing here. And when f dash x is less than 0, then the function is decreasing here. Then in the next step we will conclude, therefore, hence the function is strictly increasing because we are given in the question as strictly increasing. So these are actually the critical point. This is one is the critical point. So we will take the open interval only as at this point f dash x is 0. So if the question is given as strictly increasing, then we will be taking the open intervals. F function is strictly increasing on minus infinity to minus 3 by 2 and function is strictly decreasing on minus 3 by 2 to infinity. But if the function is if the question is given as increasing and decreasing only, strictly word is not written, then you will have to take this as closed bracket. Increasing on minus infinity to minus 3 by 2 closed, and decreasing on minus 3 by 2 to infinity. At such points, these are critical points to be included for increasing and decreasing. And I can also apply the alternate way for this question, because f dash x is minus 6 minus 4x, and our theorem says we have to check where this is positive, where this is negative. So I can take function is strictly increasing, this is first part C, increasing if f dash x is greater than 0. That means minus 6 minus 4x greater than 0. That means minus 6 greater than 4x, and then we have x less than minus 3 by 2. From here, this is strictly increasing. You can also solve the inequalities to find this, right? And second, function is strictly decreasing if f dash x is less than 0. So minus 6 minus 4x less than 0. From here I conclude x is greater than minus 3 by 2, and the result will remain the same we have concluded earlier. You can apply any of the procedure here. Put that 0, get the critical points, divide the given number line into subintervals, check the sign of f dash x, and then conclude. Or if it is possible, function is strictly increasing, then apply the theorem f dash x is greater than 0. If you can find the points or intervals easily. Now let us move to the second part of the question, that is yours. Fx has x cube minus 12x square plus 36x plus 17. So in this part we can take derivative as, for b part, 3x square minus 24x plus 36. Now again I have taken common. Now factorize, it is always giving you the better way to do the equations, because if I put f dash x 0, then we are getting x as 2 or x as 6. Now these 2 points divide the real number line, as the domain is all real number line into 3 disjoint subintervals, and these are minus infinity to 2, will always moving from left to right, then 2 to 6, and then 6 to infinity. For these intervals, I will take a point and check the sign of f dash x as we have stated in the procedure. Now this is the table I am making, you can also do this way also. Now minus infinity to 2, if I take any point, say 0, then if I substitute here, there are 2 factors. This first one will be negative and another will also be negative. If I take 0, then this is positive. The product will be positive. And in 2 to 6, if I take any point, say 3, then this will be yours positive. The next factor will be negative, so the product is negative. And in 6 to infinity, we will have both the factors positive, and so product will be positive. So there the nature of function will be increasing, then decreasing, and then increasing. And hence we can conclude that the function is strictly increasing on minus infinity to union 6 to infinity, and strictly decreasing on 2 to 6. Now let us take one more question. We can also use here the wavy curve method, that is like we have these 2 points 2 and 6 which are having the subintervals minus 2, 2 to 6 and 6 to infinity, because 6 is positive. For more than 6, every factor is positive, so this part will be positive, and this is negative and this is positive. You can see there are alternate signs going on. So from here you can also see positive, negative, positive, always alternate it goes. So let us take one more question to understand this way also. This is your C part I have taken. Fx as 20 minus 9x plus 6x square minus x cube. Now in this question, f dash x becomes minus 9 plus 12x minus 3x square. Again, I can see that if I make the factors, this is x minus 1, x minus 3. Put f dash x is 0. We are getting again two critical points, x1 and 3. Now the intervals will have minus infinity to 1, 1 to 3 and 3 to infinity, and sine of f dash x. And here we have nature of fx. Now this, see, sine of f dash x, if I take any point say 0, then we have this negative and this also negative. But you can observe that this is minus 3 also there. Actually the first term, the highest degree term is negative here. So this negative, 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 there are three negatives. So you have to be very careful about the constant term as well, if it is positive or negative. So it changes the sign. So we have, this is decreasing, and 1, 2, 3, if I take 2, this is positive, this is negative, negative, positive, and then negative, so it is positive, and then we have 3 to infinity, this term is positive, and this also positive, but the first factor is negative, so it's making it as negative. So as earlier I have told you, the wavy curve method from 3 onwards, this each factor is positive, but here because of minus 3, this is negative, and then positive, and then negative. So you have to be very careful about this, and now we can conclude that we have the function is strictly decreasing on minus infinity to 1 union 3 to infinity, and function is strictly increasing on 1 to 3.